Hi everyone, it's Nina today, and I'm going to do the tarot card reading for the zodiac sign of a Virgo. So, I'm going to shuffle the cards and I'm going to ask my angels and spirit guides to come and help me and assist me to deliver clear, concise, and accurate messages for the zodiac sign of a Virgo. Virgo is also my sign, so I wonder what is going to come out here for all of us. Virgos. Ooh, look. King of Cups. Oh, and the Queen of Cups. These are... Okay. King of Cups and Queen of Cups are both quite loving people. Like, they have a match. They have a lot of um reciprocity between both of them. They could be even mirroring each other's emotions. So King of Cups usually is a man, masculine energy, somebody who is at least 35 or over, 40, maybe somebody in his late 30s, 40s. So it shows emotional maturity, emotional intelligence, emotional balance, somebody who is very set in his ways, and he has quite kind, soft, loving, a kind of character to him. So he could be Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. He could be Sun, Moon, or Rising in one of those signs, and he's deeply loving, deeply committed, emotionally devoted to the Queen of Cups. Okay, so these two are a very good pair because they have the same energy and they both pour into each other's cups. So if you see that, there he is, the king of the ocean, the king of all emotions. There is the water. He rules the emotional realm. He's like well healed emotionally. He's in control of his emotions. He also is very tuned in into female emotions because he has sensitive heart. Okay, so he still has his masculine side, maybe on the outside, but inwardly, when he looks into his own soft heart, he can relate to and understand the more complex female emotions. Okay, so this is somebody who will try to understand you. Even if he can't at first place, he will try to, think about it, contemplate, dig in, ask you questions. What makes you feel that way, or what can I do to make you feel better? So this is an emotional king, okay? And this is his cup, and this is the Queen of Cups. She also has a cup. The dolphins represent friendship, purity, innocence. So she's also the queen of the ocean. She's also a woman who is in control with her own emotions, and she has very sensitive, nurturing, creative also kind of personality. So you Virgos have that already. Virgos have the sensitivities. Um, you share this emotional sensitivity with the water signs. So maybe your female friends are Cancer women or Pisces women, which represents the Queen of Cups. Because Virgos do care a lot, and Virgos are creative and they are emotional despite of being earth sign. The difference is that the water signs, women, they show the emotions on every minute level, like every minute of the day she's an emotional being, and sometimes she could be acting out on these emotions, and she could be living a quite emotional life, like making emotion-based decisions. And the Virgos keep the emotions well hidden, and they like to take, to make decisions in life based on their logic. And they also earth sign, which means they like to get on with work, or sometimes get themselves lost into the work so they don't have to come across as emotionally vulnerable. So there are differences, but Virgo woman also has a lot of, soft, kind, and emotional kind of side to her, but it's just well hidden beneath everything else. Okay, so I think these two will make a very good match, because as much as he's ready to understand your emotions, that much you are ready to understand his emotions. And even if you don't get it the first time around, you care enough to try to understand him. Okay, so both of these are like leveled. They're upright. When the card is upright, that means they're well balanced emotionally individuals. They both mature. um, Even if you're younger in age, like you could be 20, 25, you have this very healthy emotional state of being. So you don't go into drama, you don't go on tears or crying over something that's insignificant. You know, you maintain yourself emotionally well put together, like you hold yourselves together well. So these two can have a very, very deep bond, emotional bond, because both of them feel comfortable enough and in control enough to explore the deeper side of their emotions. See, it's not all. So the ocean has surface level, the ocean has like mid kind of level, but also the ocean can go very deep down. So I feel both of those are ready to explore the depth of whatever emotions these two individuals are having. Every person is different, and also emotions can change, and emotions are um sometimes influenced by the experiences that we get out in life until that point, and how we deal with it, how we accept it. um Also, I'm guessing, you know, sometimes the darkest place in the ocean is the deepest. So sometimes the people can have very difficult emotions. They both feel ready to explore everything, like all the depth, all the way down to the bottom of the ocean, to see what is hiding there in the darkness. So I'm not talking about something creepy, but I'm talking that somebody could have buried their traumas, their fears, whatever is they're still holding as emotional, um, like in their emotional bank. It's not showing on the surface for everyone else to see, because for the rest of the people, they only see what's on the surface, and the ocean goes well deep into, you know, the depths and the darkness. So if somebody's having very, you know, deeply hidden emotional traumas, they will be able to swim together into it to kind of unravel, reveal, and maybe heal these dark depths. That's what I'm talking about. Both are good people. Usually the um both of these are like have this counseling or psychological or empathetic energy towards each other, and they feel totally safe to, you know, talk about whatever's bothering them, whatever's worrying them, because he feels that she can understand his emotions, and she feels that with him her emotions are safe. You know, every time when you have male and female couple, the ones that are naturally right, the male has a protective role over the female, and the female have nurturing, caring role over the male in normal relationships. So he's protective over her, how she feels. Whether there is anything that's upsetting her, he will step in and he will say, okay, I will not allow my Queen of Cups being upset, or I will not allow anybody who is making her feel fearful or tearful or something that's negative around my Queen of Cups, because he knows that she's sensitive and she takes it very much to heart, whatever happens. Okay. And at the same time, the Queen of Cups is saying, okay, I understand my loving King of Cups here. I understand that he has a big heart and his emotions are going well deep into it, into like the ocean. So I will make sure he feels comfortable. He feels safe emotionally. He feels understood. If something's bothering him, he can talk to me about it. I will understand. Okay. So this is understanding type of woman, because she feels, this is also empath. You know, empaths feel other people's emotions as they were their own. So if the King of Cups is having a panic attack, she senses this immediately. She says, it's like, what's wrong with my King of Cups? Like, what made him feel that way? Let's talk about it, or let's just do something to make him feel less anxious or less fearful, or whatever's bothering him, she will step in with her soft touch. So, very often, Queen of Cups and the King of Cups have very soft voices, very soft way of just healing and making somebody feel better just through the way they talk to them. Like, if you've met any Piscean women, they have this natural ability to soothe and to heal. You just sit there, like with them or one of them, just for an hour or two, watch some TV, listen to some nice music, and you leave that place when like nothing happened, like nothing bothered you anymore, nothing upset you. It's just the calm, the acceptance, the understanding that they have towards others makes them feel less alone or a little bit more validated. Okay, so this is that kind of soft healing touch that the Queen of Cups has on others. So this is what these two are able to do together. They're emotionally compatible and emotionally mutually understanding people. Okay, so Virgo also has this healing touch in the softness, but they're a little bit more structured and a little bit more hands-on kind of supportive because they're earth signs. So earth signs are real, and Pisceans are a little bit more, you know, eerie, a little bit more I don't know how to explain, ethereal, kind of like magical mermaids type, and the Virgo is the grounded to reality kind of healer. Okay, so let's see what's gonna happen between these two. So you could be dealing with water sign, and this is somebody who wants to be there to protect and nurture your emotional side as well. Okay, because he sees you as this Queen of Cups that can make him feel better just by being there for him and listening to him, or soothing him in a way with whatever she can. So let's have a look. I'm gonna ask what is about these two, but I think you'll be coming together in a very like emotionally balanced union with one of those zodiac signs: Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. um Oh, look. Oh, this is somebody you know. Okay, we get in the Tower. We get in the Six of Cups. Okay, well, a lot of cards just fell out here. So I'm just going to tell you very quickly what I get here. So, these two will come together because they care about each other. Okay. Somebody's coming forward to show you, demonstrate you actively that he has romantic intentions towards you. This is the romantic night. It shows action. It shows that somebody will try to court you, date you, or sweep you off your feet romantically and beautifully. Okay. This is also a water sign. So this is the Knight of Cups. And he's somebody who is romantic, maybe a little bit has the boyish charms in him. It's still the same, but it's just his actions and his attitude towards you will be, oh, can I ask you out on a date, or can I book a nice restaurant, or can I take to for a romantic walk by the beach and we can watch the sunset, or we can just look at the stars. Is that romantic soul, romantic atmosphere that he wants to create? Six of Cups means this is somebody from the past, somebody you know, and these are again quite quite two people who link in a very pure, innocent, friendly, and almost twin flame type of level, that the child in him recognizes the child in you, the inner child. When you don't have all these burdens that adult life has put on you, or you don't have the wounds, the scars, or the traumas of adult life, this is very pure and innocent connection. It's just heart to heart and represents twin flames or soulmates connections. Also means that somebody from the past, somebody you've known before, Scorpio energy here. Um, could be a Scorpio. It could be somebody who is either sun or rising, but it doesn't have to be just a Scorpio. Knight of Cups represent all the water signs, or all the romantic type of people. So he wants to reconnect with you for a second chance to have this loving romantic connection, actually going somewhere with you. And then I'm having the Tower. This is Mars, and Scorpio is ruled by Mars. Okay, because Scorpios are sweethearts. Deep down, they have this very soft, loving heart, but they still, on the outside, they could be a little bit tough, and they could be a little bit unpredictable in their actions. So the way he comes to you could be a little bit of a shock, especially if you haven't expected him to show up again. Maybe you felt like this was something that, could have happened, but it didn't happen. So let's move on with life, kind of dragging your feet into it. And then all of the sudden, this individual shows up again and he's like, oh, can I date you properly this time around? I would like to have a second chance with you to date this beautiful lady. So we see where this goes romantically and emotionally. So that will be a bit of like a massive change, sudden change. It could also be a revelation of his very intense emotions for you, because this card shows intensity as Mars. Mars is the fiery planet, also masculine energy. And then I have this Ace of Swords, which is about conversation, clarity, clearing out everything from the past, especially if you parted ways because there was a misunderstanding between both of you. Okay, if you haven't seen or spoken to this person for years and years now, and you think, oh, well, he just moved on, he doesn't care, he's met someone else, why should I care? You just move on with your life. Then all of a sudden, you have this very clarifying conversation that clears everything out, and you start off again. Aces are new beginnings. You will start it where you've left it off last time. So reconciliation, emotional reconciliation. The feelings are still the same. They're still alive and they're still there for each other. And then you have the new beginning after this. So I hope you like these readings. I hope they resonate with you. Let me know in the comments and I'll see you soon. Bye.